The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
From the 6.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Peterson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The answer.
How did they get that done?
Extra point right down the middle. And it will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth.
And he will find his man on the outside. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Morgan.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a handoff up the middle. And he loses the football a second time. And the Bengals have recovered it.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from it pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 2nd down now. Kemp, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and long. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. Kemp, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 26. On 3rd down, Kemp.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Kemp, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Holding offense. Are you serious?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Up the middle they go. Kemp, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Always got some breathing room.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now on first down, he'll drive and throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Back to throw now on first down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point safely. That'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. And it's caught. And he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now a play fake here on first down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sideline and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
It's so difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.